What's up? Archie Beats here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home studio. Of course, you need a microphone, studio monitors, headphones, computer. You need all of those cool things. Those are the obvious. But today's video is about those 5 studio must-have you don't necessarily know you really need until you really need them. I've been around for a while and I have my share of troubleshooting issues day to day in my home studio. So I'm giving you guys my top 5 must-haves based on my experiences. And this video is one of many. We're going to do plenty of these studio must-haves. So do me a favor. What are some of your studio must-haves? What trouble have you ran into and now you know better and you will never do it again and you will have these in your home studio? This item, let me know, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video. And we are almost at 100,000 subscribers. You guys are crazy. I really appreciate you all. We're going to keep these videos coming. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep helping all of you out there as much as I possibly can. So I appreciate all of you. So let's start with a portable drive. Yes, of course you need a hard drive in your home studio for that file management, for storage, running VSTs, saving all those cool sessions and really amazing songs that you worked on. As a creator, we move around a lot and we underestimate those sounds that we have in our home studio. We want to take those sounds with us when we're on the road, or we're moving around, or we're sitting in the living room, or we're in our bedroom at night. And I don't want to move that big drive that's sitting behind my desk in my home studio in my server space, my server storage space. So a portable drive like this drive here, the LaCie SSD Pro. This is a 2 terabyte drive, as you guys can see on sweetwater.com. And today's video is sponsored by Sweetwater Sound. For those of you who don't know, Sweetwater Sound is the largest music retailer in the United States with over 40,000 pieces of gear to choose from. They have something for all you content creators, music producers, recording engineers. They have everything on there. And I get all of my gear from Sweetwater Sound. And when you order anything from Sweetwater Sound, you are assigned a sales engineer that help you from point A to point Z. They give you shipping information. They send getting started information to help you out setting up that LaCie drive or your DAW recording gear and music production gear. Hey, those guys are there to help. My sales engineer, Austin, is absolutely awesome. Be sure to check out Sweetwater Sound in the description below. So you definitely want to move around and have something pretty powerful that can actually store your sessions and a drive that can actually handle those big high quality VSTs that you are actually using to make those great records that you're making. Next on the list is a wireless keyboard. I can't tell you guys, I did a video some years back about how do I record myself. For me, I move around in my sweet spot a little bit. I move off axis of my sweet spot to hear certain things, and I want to be able to control my DAW and my computer as I move around my studio. Of course, as I'm recording myself, a wireless keyboard is really handy. And the next one, it is a mouse with a track ball. I've had this mouse for about 13 years and it hasn't failed me yet. I just work better with a trackball. I can sift and navigate that session really fast and go in and out of screens with this trackball here. There are options on sweetwater.com such as the Slim Blade trackball low profile USB. I use this in many studios outside of my home studio. As a matter of fact, this one is most likely the one that they have in most of the studios that I work in if they are working with a trackball. Easy navigation. When it comes to you moving a mouse around your desk, you don't have to move this mouse. It's basically a trackball. Now you can get a trackpad as well, but this mouse here is my vibe and this is how I work, and it's a studio must-have for me. Told y'all we were still in control, and I completely underestimated this for years, and I move pretty fast when I'm working in a large format studio with a control surface or a console. But we're going to talk about the control today. Being able to touch your session, being able to do stuff like this right here in real time and move around your session and navigate through your session, move your faders. A studio must-have for me is a control surface, preferably the Avid S1 with the iPad control. Y'all know what I had to do to convince my wife to let me get this in the home studio, because I have to feel those faders. I have to feel like I'm in the studio with a console, and this is really helpful, especially with those really big vocal production sessions, you know, the artists that sing and have all the stacks and have all the harmonies and the different instances and just so many different ad-libs and things going on throughout the session. And of course, with a lot of instruments as well, I can navigate through that session really fast with a combination of that trackball, mouse with the trackball, and also like an Avid S1, which I highly recommend. It works for me, and I can dial in those little increments of levels really fine. I can really fine tune that stuff. So that's why it's very important to me to have a control surface in my home studio. And the last is, hey, y'all gonna laugh at this one. If you have cables in your home studio, look around your home studio. Look around. Look around what cable you are using the most of in your home studio. Now, you buy that times 2 and times 3. Now, the reason I say that, I have Mogami cables through all of my studio, throughout my entire studio. Mogami is my go-to cable. But I'm going to tell you this. You can lose cables. Cables have legs and they can get up and walk out of your studio, especially if you have a lot of traffic and you have big sessions and you're recording drums and cables are being wrapped or recording other musicians. Sometimes that cable can fall in somebody, slip and fall in the guitar case or slip and fall in the drum bag. Not to say that somebody's taking it on purpose, but you know, the studio is a community place, but not my microphones. I tell you that, it's not my microphones. But you want to have extra cables in your home studio, and sometimes you want to get those weird cables with an RCA connector at the end and a 1/4 inch on the other end or 1/8 inch on the other end, dual split out. You want to get some cool weird cables too, because you never know when you need this stuff. I promise you. Somebody brings something in the studio, or you want to hook something up a different way and you want to experiment with connections and cabling. Hey, you definitely want to have different cables and extra cables in your home studio of the ones that you already have. I can't stress that enough. And like I said, guys, we're going to do plenty more videos of studio must-have. I said, let me get to these guys and give them the first version of my top 5 studio must-haves. And I hope that everybody appreciate it, because hey, these items will save you a lot of trouble and a lot of time. I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video and coming back to my channel and constantly supporting me. I really appreciate it. And a shout out to Sweetwater Sound for sponsoring this video. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to be great and create. This is your boy T Beats, and I'm signing off.